pull a gap on Norris. Norris also on hards. What is McLaren doing? Welcome back to some more F124 driver career mode, heading to the Canadian Grand Prix after a Monaco Grand Prix that went pretty well for us. P2 by the end of the session with Max Verstappen winning it. Yeah, that was it. That was pretty much not a lot of overtaking. We did overtake Lance Stroll, who I believe got P3 in that race. Indeed he did, and it was by some margin, like 5-6 seconds I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Constructor standings wise, we are in the lead by a massive margin to Red Bull. They are catching though, 80 points in it right now. It was 90 something I believe last episode, or maybe 80 something, a little more than 80 at least. P1 in the driver standings with Lando in P3. Today, massive moment here as we enter a secret meeting with Scuderia Ferrari. Now, there's an interesting choice I'm going to make. Maybe it'll upset some of you, maybe it won't. We'll see how it goes. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate your support. Also, before this episode continues, please be sure to check out my second channel linked in the description. That second channel, I upload just random videos, gaming videos. Maybe it might be real life, in the life of Suh kind of videos. I don't know. It's just a channel that I mess around in. You could call it a sandbox. New video came out, so please be sure to check it out. Thank you so much for their support on there as well. So here we are sitting with the Ferrari executives. Not sure who we are going to replace if we sign with them, but remember that our cars are still not fully maxed out. Well, it's because we need 60% recognition. I'm currently sitting on 55, and as much as it pains myself to have to do this, I'm going to decline talks. I'm going to say see ya, ciao, and stay with McLaren. So let's see what happens if we decline talks and if we do get 60% or higher recognition.
Hey, just a quick one for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I guess we'll see if anything else more exciting comes calling. But let's focus on our current seat for now.
So let's check it out. Driver details, and I believe recognition is 57. You're joking. Brother, I won the Constructors' Championship for you. I won the driver's standing for you. And you only give me 57%. What has Lando done? Seriously, what has Lando done? Look at the season results from last season. He was P4 in the driver's standings. And this year, he's not doing all too great either. P3, losing out to Max Verstappen. And I am leading the charge here. I am 170 points in it. More than half of the points for the team has come from me. Even here, more than half of the points for the team has come from me. What is McLaren doing? I should have just signed with Ferrari. At this point, is there even a point where we can hit 60% recognition? Like, what in the world is this nonsense? Give me 60%, man. Anyway, we head closer to the Canadian Grand Prix weekend. Let's just go motor racing, as Michael Massey famously said. Yeah, without further ado, Red Bull getting hit with another balancing out the field penalty, and now it's very close between us and Red Bull. Let's see how Canada goes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Alright, welcome to qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix. Let us put the contract issue behind us and the recognition issue behind us. Just set a good lap here. It's supposed to rain, but it seems like it's sunshine and rainbows for now. Let's head out there. Okay. First lap, come on. Is it competitive? No, it's not. We have to go again. I do have fuel for it. I was preparing for it with that fuel. So let's recharge, go again. Wow, you can really mount that first curb. I was clearly off track. No improvement. What's going on today? I think I have too much rear wing. Might be the case here. I need a better Canada setup. I need to go back to a drawing board. Wow, almost a second improved on my first lap, and that's P10. That's how slow I was. I do not think I have enough for another lap, and I think I might want to save these for the next session if I make it into Q2. Let's see. So indeed, I make it into Q2, P12, 5/10 off the pace of pole. Ocon, Porsche, Verstappen. Okay, Verstappen. What happened? Hülkenberg and Vesti out. Wow. Waiting until the very last minute. It was raining for most of the session. Now it cleared up. Where do we sit with that lamp on the softs? P1. Pow, pow, pow. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect timing. There we go. Pole position by a full second ahead of Lance Stroll. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect timing. Yeah, Lando. It's called talent, not luck. Sainz, Tsunoda, Behrman, Ricciardo, and Alonso knocked out. Slight slide out of the wall of championship chicane. But that is it then. 8/10 improved on my previous lap time. Only to get P8. What in the world is happening here, man? Qualifying is so broken in this late stage. Well, Lance Stroll gets pole by 0.02 of a second ahead of Russell and Lando and Hamilton in the second row. Yeah, no matter how hard I try, I just can't get closer to the top 5. But now on race day, watch me cook. Let me cook.
Montreal is not only the second largest French-speaking city in the world, but it's home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix. The name Villeneuve looms large over this one, but who can write their own legends today? With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Lance Stroll yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Albon, the rookie, Joe, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Behrman, Tsunoda, Sainz, Vesti, Hülkenberg, Verstappen, Théo Pourchaire, Fittipaldi, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
So it appears Verstappen wants to do his IRL challenge in the game now, starting from the back of the grid. Wow. AI is giving me hard to medium strat. I have not seen that happen before. Should we give this a go? Let's try this. Let's go long. I don't know if it'll work, but they're giving it to me, so let's give it a go. Let's see how this goes. Interesting. I'm the only one on hards by the looks of it. It's a mediums all around. Lights out, and away we go. I don't think this is going to work because the undercut is insanely strong, but hey, we're going to give it a go. My teammate ahead. Nice and easy. Papaya rules, they said, right? Finding some real pace on these hards. Let's go. Let's pull a gap on Norris, please. Norris also on hards. What is McLaren doing? We must be also doing the IRL challenge. McLaren making strategy fumbles. Oops, that's a slight nudge on Perez. I don't think I took wing damage. That was the slightest of hits that prevent us from having wing damage. We're building a gap on Norris though, that's good. Gonna edge slightly closer to Perez. We can really mount that first curb. That should be illegal.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within
I've
1
cut that
second
corner.
of the car ahead and
Accidentally.
in the DRS zone.
Alright, DRS enabled, so this is party time. Norris finally building some momentum. Alright, Perez, what have you got? This corner is always hard as a controller player because the fidelity you need, the finesse to not spin the car. It's a bit hard with fingers. And the limited joint and limited movement you can put. But hey, here we are. Alright, not much happening. We just stay in this train. Norris catching up too. He must have heard my rants about him not having pace. He is suddenly finding some massive pace.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
He has the fastest lap right now. Okay, no more mistakes. No more mistakes. We can do it. What are we doing on hards? I do not know. I'm still baffled by the strategy decision from McLaren. But let's see what comes of it. Maybe they cooked. We'll see. By the end of it, let's see who has the final lap. Lost DRS. I might have to let my teammate through. They are zooming ahead. Alright, DRS detection zone was there for the next 2 straights.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
These guys are starting to cook. Starting to cook. Alright, teammate, can you get past me? Thank you. Now give me your DRS. Oh, no DRS just yet. Let me deploy a bit.
Okay,
because it's a double
the car
detection.
behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
Jeez Louise, what is that? Wheel spin.
Okay, mate. Lando's ahead of you now. Come on, mate. This is it. Let's try and get past them quickly.
What do you mean? Just let him drag us along. Are you dumb? There's no rush here. There's no need to hustle. Norris loses out a battle between him and Perez. Falls behind me. Perez really struggling on these tires. Perhaps it's better to praise just Perez struggling. Period. Stay close to him. And then we'll blast down the DRS straight. Heading into the wall of champions to make this overtake. He's dropped back quite a bit here. Alright, let's blast past him. There we go.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Not the cleanest
Okay,
take
keep an
of
eye
the
on that gap
chicane,
ahead,
but
please.
enough.
2.4 seconds.
Let's go, let's go. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Hamilton in. First pit stop's occurring right now. So we expect more cars to pit on this lap because it is mediums. So anyone on mediums will be pitting this lap. Alright, the 2 leaders are going in as well. Perez as well, so it's myself and Norris.
We're approaching the pit window and you're
Just
going to be
chilling.
on mediums.
Our pit window's coming up too. We'll be on fresh mediums. We'll see how much of a pace advantage we'll get on those mediums. McLaren, I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know what you're doing. Box a slap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
These tires are gone. They feel gone. We're still finding some good pace ahead of Lando Norris. Which is good. Let's hope we got the mediums chosen, right? Yes, mediums.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Let's go, let's go. In we go. We still have 2.6 laps of fuel in the surplus. Will we use that in the last 15 laps? I don't know. Here we go. Medium's on. Lando keeps going. Another lap. Let's go.
We had an issue
Oh,
attaching the left front
come
wheel. I know
on.
it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race.
You lot. I need to slot right in front of Perez, man. You're giving me a bigger... What is this? 7 out of 8 races, or maybe more, that I'm being shafted in?
That was our last stop. No more.
Oh, look at
scheduled pit
this.
stops.
I'm
Let's
so
go.
far down now. Oh, P8, you're joking. You lot are stupid. Whoa, around the outside of Ricardo. Let's go.
Good job. Nice overtake.
I do not think I get DRS here, though, unfortunately. Piastri and Perez a little too far ahead.
Lando's in the pits. Lando
Let
in
me
the
guess,
pits.
Lando's going to get a clean 2.5. That's ridiculous, man. I've been shafted. There's no way I'm catching the guys in front now. Alright, we gotta go, we gotta go. I made a hash of that turn. Yep, Lando got shafted even more. Oh, we got them both. We got them both there. Let's go. Vamos. Vamos. 12 seconds to show. You're joking. They must be in a DRS train then. No other explanation for how they're that much further ahead. Alright, I might let Piastri through again, because he's going to get DRS. Gonna slot right behind him.
Okay, we've lost.
Breeze past Piastri, please. Power of the mediums. Let's go. See ya, mate.
Okay.
Oh, Max
information on
Verstappen out. Max
Okay, they're out of this
Verstappen
race.
out. No, Max. No. Max Verstappen retires from the race. But it is not a safety car or anything. So he must be safely off the track. Man. I don't know if he was gonna cook. But not today. He is our rival though, so that is good. him losing out a lot of points today is good for the championship, especially in the McLaren versus Red Bull championship as well. So we'll take that.
Yellow flag.
Yep, Max Verstappen zone.
Gap to your teammate
Coming up.
behind, 3.9 seconds.
Yep, there's Max Verstappen off to the siding. I mean,
Okay,
they
clear.
could throw a VSC just to get that car out quicker, but this is F124. You don't expect any of such common sense stuff happening, of course. We continue. Come on. 5 laps to go.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 15.7 seconds.
And just like that, the Grand Prix should come to an end. Mercedes having an absolute field day here. P1, P2 for them. Man, truly talented Lando Norris finishing behind 3 very worn hard tire running cars on medium tires. That should be pretty fresh still. Tires are feeling okay right now. Finishing P4. Team
And
having
that's
an
the end of
absolute
the
nightmare
race. We'll
today.
see you in Park
Team
Fermé.
having an absolute nightmare. I mean, Ferrari were interested to sign us. We reject them, so the Ferrari came to us. What in the Ferrari strategy did they give me today? I think if we started on the mediums, we would have been here with Russell and Hamilton for sure. So yeah, team just fumbled it today. And even with the pit stop, by the way. The pit stop. What in the world were they thinking with that pit stop? I don't know. Russell, Hamilton, and Stroll on the podium with myself, Piastri, Perez, Alonso, Norris, Albon, and Sainz in the points. Porsche, Behrman, Ricardo, Vesti, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Fittipaldi, Joe. Round out the finishes with Tsunoda and Verstappen failing to finish. I don't know where Tsunoda's DNF was. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Or maybe it's a final lap. He crosses the line and then just gets a random DNF. Who knows? Standings-wise, I gain on Max Verstappen since he failed to finish today's Grand Prix. And what about the constructors? We are now 89 points ahead of Red Bull. It was 80 coming into this weekend, so we gained a total of 9 additional points on them. So that's good. So yeah, that is it for Canada. Moving on to the next one. I don't know. We are past Monaco. We'll be heading towards the Austrian Grand Prix, I believe. But we'll see how things go as the season continues. Today was not good. Ferrari strategy, Ferrari pit crew. Let's hope it's not the case next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.